Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll take a look at this newly launched token called Succinct, or the token or the ticker is Proof. I will be calling it Proof since this name is a bit harder to pronounce. Anyways, so now this token basically secured a pretty good listings. It is available on Binance as well as other big exchanges that also includes Coinbase as well. So this I would say is fairly big launch. So first of all, what is this protocol? So they have explained it like OER5. So as you can see here, basically, Succinct makes it easy to generate zero knowledge proofs for any piece of software. Historically, generating a zero knowledge proof for a program was computationally intensive process that required specialized cryptographic knowledge. As a result, team of cryptographers and engineers took years to build primitive like zero knowledge rollups, zero knowledge bridges, and more. So basically all of that is easier to create through the network, so it's a really good one. So they have these different things going on. So if you just go here, uh, they are calling it the Succinct Proof network. So this is their network, and they also have Explorer as well. So I would say that's really good, and you can also do the staking as well to make it secure. So now all of that does work around this SP1, I believe, and that is their main thing. So basically they provide a lot of things. As you can see here, most of them are focused on zero knowledge proof, and this is the Explorer. As you can see, they have two main things in the network. So basically they have like prover, and they have like requester. So all of that does work around the proof token itself. So basically proof is a payments. If you look at the utility of this token, it is used for the payments. Proof is the payments token of the network. It is used by the zero knowledge applications to pay for the proofs, rollups, base layer blockchains, and verifiable applications can submit proof requests to the network. All of that is in the proof. So I would say that's a pretty good utility for the proof in general. And overall, I think because of that, the token is doing really well at launch. As you can see, it is up basically from, it launched at like 59 cent and it is up to 1.15. So I would say that's a pretty good price surge for the coin itself. Now if we want to look more in depth on what they do, uh, basically overall the demand of the proof is coming through the ecosystem. As you can see here, these are all the platforms or ecosystem projects that are most likely using the ecosystem, and all of that does require proof token. So I would say in general, it does have a pretty good demand. At least on the surface it seems like that proof should have higher demand. Now it is also used for the staking as well, so you can also stake the token and secure the network, and it's also used for the governance as well. Overall, I would say it has a pretty good utility, and I think it should increase the demand of it in the long term as well. But we'll talk about the tokenomics in just a minute. But overall, I would say it does have a pretty good overall, the proof token does have a pretty good utility, and this is their governance. They don't have anything as of now since it just launched. Now if we want to talk about the tokenomics of the token, Proof is a native token of the Succinct Proof network and facilitates payments, economic security via staking and governance. So the token is available on Ethereum as well as Binance Smart Chain, as you can see here. Now it has a max supply of 1 billion. It is fixed. There won't be more than 1 billion tokens in the market, so that's pretty good. Now its initial token supply is like 195 million, as you can see here. So basically they gave like 25% to the public allocation and future incentives. So the first proof airdrop has been allocated like 5%. As you can see, the foundation gets around 10, and all of that is unlocked at launch. So for operational expenses, governance support, and to ensure the sustainable development of the foundation. So these funds will most likely be sold in an open market, I think, for the purpose of operations and other things. They also have ecosystem and R&D. It gets like 25%, and as of now I believe these are locked. Yes. Now if we talk about the investors, they have series A and seed investors that get like 10.5%, so around 105 million tokens, and the core contributors get like 29%, which is a lot compared to investors. But again, I think the contributors may not sell that much compared to investors, so I would say the allocation does make sense. Now if we talk about the investors, they have like these investors. We have Paradigm, we have Bankless Ventures, there is a Robot Venture, there is Geometry, and Zero Knowledge Venture as well, as you can see. If we talk about unlock schedule, so this is things get interesting. So basically for like 12 months there won't be any sell pressure from the investors, ecosystem, or even the contributors. So I would say this token is going to be a solid coin to hold for at least 1 year. After that things can go wrong since it has a big unlock after 1 year, but overall I would say it should be a pretty good hold at least for 1 year. So if you talk about the token itself, as of now they are doing really well, and even if we just look at their X or the Twitter, they have been posting a lot, as you can see, and overall it does seems to be really a strong token in general. So if you are planning to get this coin, I think it does need to make some kind of correction before it can go and make a big move, since the market is not doing that well. I think once the BTC recovers, or if the Ethereum recovers, I think this could actually do really well. So if you're planning to get this coin, I would say it is better to wait till it goes in a range like 1.1 cent to or even 93 cent. It is possible because the token just launched, so there are most probably some airdrop farmers who have yet to take the profit, and if they do take the profit, I think it can go in this exact range. So if it does goes in this exact range, I would say it is a pretty good buy. But if it does loses like 93 cent, or even if goes like as low as 82, that could also be a pretty good buy. Again, I think these are the two entry points that seems to be really well, like around 88 cent to 74 cent. And I think if we look at its market cap, it only has like 283 million. And if we look at zero knowledge section or the zero knowledge niche, it should be one of the biggest one, as you can see. Of course it's not as high as Polygon or even Movement, but again it's fairly big. I would say it can go like as high as 500 million or even higher than that, since it just launched. So it is a possibility that this coin can actually peak above $2 or even like $3 is a possibility, because they have a solid tokenomics, I would say, a pretty good utility, and it seems like that there is a pretty good hype as well. But again, I would like it to make a correction at least as low as 1.1 or even 93 cent, or even as low as 74 cent. After that it can, I think, again go and push and could actually end up at like $2 or even 1.5 is a possibility. Again, I think compared to Town's protocol, this seems to be the really solid token launch. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.